Tony Doherty here for NPC News Online with our newest pro champ, Josh Lenartowicz. Now, Josh went over to compete in the San Marino Pro in Italy, then flew straight down to the Ferrigno Legacy Show in Palm Springs and won both of them. It's an incredible effort to go in as an unknown competitor and win 2 pro shows, qualify for the Olympia out of nowhere. How are you feeling, Josh?
Exhilarated still, overwhelmed, and just so blessed that I've got the opportunity to get to the Olympia. It's been a dream since I was a kid.
You know, I can't remember the last time someone burst onto the scene like this, and in pro bodybuilding, I know everyone's excited about it. I know Robin Chang's excited with the Mr. Olympia with some new talent. I know Jim Mannion, our NPC chairman and pro league president, is really excited about this because to have a new face, a fresh face, coming into bodybuilding, winning shows and being a real threat to some of the top guys is just so exciting. Do you realise how you've made a mark on the sport and just where this is going?
It's hearing stuff like you've just said, it's just, that's why I'm just overwhelmed, and I just really hope I can be a good ambassador for the sport. And like I was saying, I don't want to just be a top level pro. I want to be someone who has a platform to speak from and has something positive and encouraging to give back and inspires other people, and that's really what I would love to do. That's what I think bodybuilding should be used for.
Now, Josh, a lot of bodybuilders win a show and then they say, well, I've got to have a year off or 2 years off to put on some size to be competitive. But what I've tried to put into your mind is that the guys in the 90s, everyone talks about the 90s being the best era of bodybuilding. They competed again and again and again. You look at guys like Vince Taylor and Kevin Levrone, Chris Cormier, Flex Wheeler. They did show after show after show and actually got better. So what I'm trying to impart on you is, why don't we go back to that? It keeps your waist nice and small. You don't have this big off-season bloat. You can actually improve your body parts because you can see each one of them and make tiny adjustments to take your physique to that next level. So let's share your plans for the next year leading up to the 2016 Mr. Olympia.
Definitely. Like you were just saying, and how I say to you, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And your opinion means the world to me because I can see how much love you have for others, and you've been a massive inspiration for me. I wouldn't have done these shows without you. Give me a kick in the butt and tell me about the training and stuff. So
a few home truths.
Exactly, that's true. Absolutely, I needed it. And so I want to get out there and I want to do the same to others and help others. And the only way I'm going to do that is not from sitting on my couch. It's from getting out there and meeting people and getting exposure and competing more. And
so
I really want to do that. So
let's get to it. So
I want to do the
Levrone show.
Yeah, the Levrone show, and then I want to do the Arnold if I can hopefully get an invitation to Columbus, and then the Arnold Australia, the Arnold Hong Kong. That's the first time it's ever been. The Arnold Brazil. Hopefully, I want to get out. I want to do a lot of them. The Olympia.
So we're talking about doing the Levrone show. A week later, Columbus, Ohio, if you get in. 2 weeks later, Arnold Australia. 2 weeks later, we've got Arnold Brazil. I mean, if you're still in shape, 4 weeks later, we've got Arnold Johannesburg, the first ever time in South Africa. We've got the Arnold Classic Asia. Now, the reason we've put that on late August is it's going to be a lead into the Mr. Olympia. And what I've been saying to the guys, in fact, I talked to Robin, I talked to Jim about this, is actually adds a level of excitement to the Olympia, because whoever wins that show is going to come into the Olympia as a favourite. 3 weeks out, we've got Arnold Classic Hong Kong for the first time, and someone's going to get a whole lot of, 1, a big payday, and 2, great momentum coming into the Olympia. You don't really get out of shape, especially now with your new mentality, with your eating plan, your diet, and using this as a way of life. Can you see yourself improving through all of those shows?
Absolutely. I think that's what makes someone a better worker, is someone that perfects their skill and has more talent and just does that same thing day after day. And I think by setting away from that, it's not going to be as beneficial. And I think by doing it more, it's going to be hard, but bodybuilders at the pro level, we shouldn't be afraid of hard work, and that's what I'd love to get out there and give it a go. There's no harm in trying, and what's the worst that can happen? You might not place, so I'll put my pride aside and I'll cop a loss if I have to, but I'm going to focus on being better and better.
Now, the long-term game. What is the long-term game? If you've come to the scene really quick, it almost reminds me of a guy called Phil Heath, who come to the sport to be Mr. Olympia, did what couldn't be done, won his first few pro shows, and it's kind of like this same feeling coming to the sport. So what's the end game, Josh? Let's just put it out there. What would you like to achieve in bodybuilding?
man, like, you know, a great inspiration of mine, Kevin Levrone, said it was, I think we'd all love that opportunity to be Mr. Olympia one day and put our hands up to take that. And now that I've been had blessed with some wins, I really am aspiring to do that, and I'm going to do everything in my power to do that. And I'm around the best team, being at Doherty's gym, and you know, having guys like Gary Phillips in my corner, and it's going to be awesome. I'm just thankful for everyone I've got in my life at the moment, and I'm the person I am because of all the other people around me. So, you know, I think I've got the best team. I'm really thankful. You
know, at NPC News Online, we love exclusives. We love it to say, you heard it here first. So, you heard it here first. Josh Lenartowicz is playing to win. Tony Doherty for NPC News Online, we're out.